Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Alonzo. I am a community resource specialist at the Swindells Resource Center here at Providence Health and Services. Today I'm in Newburgh, so I serve Newburgh and St. Vincent, as well as the Providence Child Center over on the east side of Portland, over off of 830 Northeast 47th Avenue, closer to Gleason Street, and so. I am in my second part of my internship with Help Me Grow Oregon, with which it is working remotely with Help Me Grow Oregon, continually working on projects such as small grants that will be beneficial for Help Me Grow Oregon, and the supports that we have been providing for children from ages 0 to 5. Additionally, I've been in my previous term in my internship. We had initially completed writing a grant for the Portland Children's Levy to support the services that Help Me Grow Oregon provides for the families we serve statewide. And so, along with that, we are also finishing up with the completion of our return on investment, which will not only highlight the different supports and services that we're providing to families, how many families we have been serving, as well as children we've been serving, but also showing to funders and stakeholders the amount of long-term savings that connecting families to the different services we provide here at Help Me Grow Oregon can be in terms of overall savings for these funders and stakeholders if they were to invest in the Help Me Grow Oregon program/model. And so, how have I been oriented to my internship site? Oh, by the way, my preceptor is Jocelyn Rajavora, the director of Help Me Grow Oregon. And so, how have I been oriented to my internship site? Since last term, I've been working together alongside Jocelyn, my preceptor, Help Me Grow Leadership. Her name is Patricia Kavanaugh, as well as my wonderful colleagues over at Help Me Grow Oregon with the data team. Both Benjamin Vondran and Lotus Remiyu have been very instrumental in not only working with me for the return on investment project, but also in helping me with the narrative for the Portland Children's Levy grant, with which we will know if Help Me Grow Oregon got approved for the grant in April of this year. And so, what am I looking forward most in my internship? Well, for this term, I've actually been having a whale of a time so far. It's been great to work with Jocelyn and Patty and the rest of my Help Me Grow Oregon colleagues in terms of figuring out what services have been most beneficial to families, how many families we've served, and connect that towards building relationships with partnerships and stakeholders and funders as we look to continue in providing these services and supports for families and their children throughout the state. And so that will continue on in this term with continued mentorship from Jocelyn, as well as different opportunities such as small grants that we're looking to actively apply for over the course of this term. And so what will I do to actively meet my goals and internship-specific learning objectives? That's every week I meet with Jocelyn and Patty, as well as the data team in regards to, at least in terms of finishing up the ROI, as well as I mentioned before with Jocelyn, as we work together to look into different small grants that would be beneficial to the populations that we're serving. And so having these meetings and having these continuing collaborations with Jocelyn and Help Me Grow Leadership, as well as my colleagues at Help Me Grow Oregon, will help with being able to actively meet and achieve these goals ultimately. And so how do I expect my MPH coursework and skills will fit within the internship project? Well, since the last term, There's been a lot of project management that's been involved, as well as grant writing that's been involved, which has been easily part of my Master's in Public Health Practice coursework, especially over the last, I'm going to say 4 or 5 terms. And so being able to apply the coursework in grant writing as well as project management for this term has been beneficial for last term and is going to be beneficial for this term as I finish up my internship with Help Me Grow and then moving forward in my career. And so again, thank you so much, and looking forward to collaborating with all of you.